Will generative AI be the killer of SEO? Hey, I'm Sam Dunning, host of the Top 100 B2B Marketing Podcast Business Growth Show. And to grab my free guides, email tips on SEO and B2B marketing, or to apply to work with me, whenever you're ready, visit samdunning.org. So Google are working on something called SGE, Search Generative Experience. It's their new generative AI that essentially, for some search queries, are going to flip the search results on their head. So rather than doing the traditional, type in what you want to find, click enter, and then trawl through a bunch of websites, click onto the pages, and try and get the information you need. When you do a certain search, for some results, they're going to give an instant generative AI result with zero-click content, giving you those answers straight away without having to click into any web pages, along with a few supporting articles, which is really going to change the way Google search results look for certain queries. Now, if you're watching on video, there's a few examples here with the zero-click content. So we've got what is Google Bard. Straight away, generative AI gives the results with a summary. But there's also, interestingly, underneath a few buttons for things like ask a follow-up. How is Bard different from Google search? Why did they call it Bard? And on the right of it, you've got 3 supporting articles. So there is still a chance, it looks like, to rank in the generative AI top section if you follow EEAT, showing experience, expertise, authority, and trust in the content you put out. You've got a chance to rank with those supporting articles. Then underneath the generative AI section, you've got the classic search results there. And if you do want to check out the AI experience on Google, you can apply on Google Labs. I know what you're thinking. Sam, is this going to be the death of SEO? Is organic search going to die in flames? Is organic traffic to drive leads and revenue for my business no longer viable? Well, certainly not. From what I've seen so far, from a B2B perspective, like we focus on this show, it looks like generative AI and SGE is going to impact most top of the funnel, more informational based searches. So your classic how to do something, best way to do something, what is X, what is Y, and similar. So those real informational based queries right at the top of the sales funnel. Whereas more middle of the funnel, where prospects are perhaps comparing vendors or looking for alternatives halfway through their search, or right at the bottom of the sales funnel, where a prospect is directly looking for your service or your offer. From what I've seen, it looks like generative AI isn't going to impact those quite so much. So SEO is certainly going to be impactful from a B2B standpoint for those juicy search queries to drive leads and revenue. So to give you some real examples on potential keywords, search queries that might work well here, in the middle of the funnel, you might want to look at alternatives. So brand name alternatives, or competitor 1 versus competitor 2, because this prospect's already got some companies, some vendors in mind, and they want to look at the pros and cons of each. So those search terms might be relevant, especially in the SaaS and tech space. Or right at the bottom of the funnel, where a prospect's ready to speak to a sales rep today, it might be something like B2B SEO company, or best SaaS web design company, or best B2B web design company. Or more SaaS-based, it might be something like best proposal tool for sales teams, best CRM for sales teams. Those kind of niche specific search queries where you can see the prospect has intent for a certain offer and industry. And then using a bunch of tools, software, and doing customer research to know what your prospects actually search for when they have intent to buy your offering. Once you've nailed down those keywords, building out best-in-class relevant pages. So when the prospect visits that relevant page for the offer, they can see the problem you fix, how you fix it, the benefits you bring to the table, your unique value proposition, social proof, examples of work, results, testimonials, client review videos, all that good stuff. You address their common pain points, you address their questions, you serve up a best-in-class page to really build trust, authority with them and rank well on Google, and also doing solid technical SEO for things like having a great website that works well on mobile and PC, having a solid, nice and quick page load speed, nailing your metadata, page titles, heading tags, image alt tags, and all those foundational technical SEO points to build a well-rounded SEO strategy. And then, of course, moving on to backlinks if they are competitive terms that you need more authority to rank for. And then once you've nailed those mid-funnel and bottom of the funnel search queries, and you feel like you've got a solid approach for SEO, targeting those main search terms around all the offers that you want to drive high intent prospects to your site for, then you can start working your way up that funnel and going for more informational based searches to try and rank in the generative AI panel and get those supporting articles ranking up there. And there you have it. I hope you found this episode useful. As always, if you did, a quick rating or review on your podcast channel is much appreciated. Or if you're on YouTube, a subscribe goes a long way. And with that, I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.